Hey guys, today I have a very special video for you. I'm inside downstairs in my second kitchen because today I'm going to be making some body butters. I have quite a few products that I actually carry in my skincare line. Now if it's the first time you're hearing about this, I have links to all of my products in the description below. My website is Green Skin Ready. I handcraft all of my skincare and wellness, as well as some beauty products as well. You can find a lot of those products on my website, greenskinready.com. The links will be in the description below. But today I wanted to show you guys how I make some of my products. Now I want to make one product in particular, and that is my most famous product, the one I sell the most, and that is my whipped shea body butter. This is an amazingly organic natural body butter made with shea butter and organic olive oil, as well as a few other ingredients to really jazz it up a little bit. And I thought, you know what, I have to make a new batch because it's Christmas. I have a few orders coming in, so I might as well take you guys along and show you how I create my artisan skincare products. So let's go ahead and make some body butter today. Okay, so before I got started, I sterilized everything. I actually have a bleach spray that I spray everything down with, especially the tools that I'll be actually pouring the products into, and the tools that I'll be using to also whisk and mix all of the products. So I have my little electric hand whisk here. This is awesome. I use that to whip up the body butter. I have a hand whisk here. You can use whatever type of whisk you want. You can even actually make this recipe in your KitchenAid with the whisk attachment to it. So if you have a nice big one that you're not using for food, you can use it to make your skincare products, especially whipped body butters and whipped souffled skincare products. I also have a little spatula here. I like this little small one because I can get real in there with it. I have a few other oils that I really like to use on my skin here. One of them being tallow, but this one doesn't have tallow in it. So these are the oils that I use. I like to use castor oil, argan oil, as well as some vitamin E, and whatever essential oils you want to add in here. So this recipe, we're actually making a peppermint and vanilla body butter. It's a really divine smelling body butter. So I have my vanilla essential oil as well as my peppermint essential oil here. So I have a few more ingredients, and these are the main ones. Now I have glycerin here. This is an extract that I actually created a few months ago. So I added glycerin to some apple peels, organic apple peels, and it's been extracting in this glycerin. So I use this in my skincare, and you basically get apple peel extract, all of the nutrients, the vitamins, and all of the minerals in the apple peel. All of that gets infused into the skincare. It's actually one of my secrets that I'm revealing to you guys today. So this is my apple peel extract. I also have my shea butter that I buy in bulk. I buy like 4 or 5 of these bags at a time, and it comes in a huge box. I'll be using my shea butter. This is certified organic, pure unrefined shea butter. Okay, so the last thing I'll be using in here is my olive oil. Make sure you use a really good quality organic olive oil. So I have my really good one here. I also use a light olive oil in this because I don't want that really dark green olive color. So I use a light olive oil. That's another little trick for you. Okay, so now that we have all of the ingredients, I'll show you how we make the body butter. So just zero out your scale to make sure your measurements are right. And we need 2.5 ounces of our shea butter. 1, 2, and almost 2. 2. And then we need about 1/2 ounce now. Okay, so we have 2.5 ounces exactly. 5, perfect. 2.5 ounces of our shea. Okay, and all I'm gonna do now is turn on my burner on my stove here on a really low temperature, the lowest temperature that it goes. So I'm just gonna go on low. Okay, so I have it on here, and I'm gonna turn the temperature down to low. There we go. And I'm gonna let this shea butter melt completely, and then once it's completely melt, I'll see you back here and I'll show you what the next step is. We're ready for the next step, and all I'm gonna do is mix the rest of my oils in the bigger bowl. So I use the smaller bowl to weigh out my shea butter, and then I'm just getting it on a really low heat. You can do this in a double broiler as well, but I find if I put it on a low heat in one of these metal bowls, it works just fine. So I'm gonna put this in here and then zero out my scale, and I'm gonna use about 1.5 ounces of olive oil. Measure it out as I pour. 1.5, 3, 4, 1.5. Perfect. And then as I add the ingredients, all I'm gonna do is zero out the scale. It works really, really simply, and you dump all of the other ingredients into the bigger bowl. So the next ingredient is my argan oil, and I'm going to get about 10 drops of argan oil in here. Okay, so argan oil, about 4 drops of our castor oil. We're getting about 3 drops of vitamin E. And then whatever essential oils you want in here for the scent. You can use an aromatherapy blend. You can use lavender, chamomile, so many different varieties that you can use in here. It's all up to you what you want the scent to be like, or how aromatherapeutic you want it to be. So I'm just gonna get this in here. Okay, so I'm putting about 4 grams of glycerin in here, 10 to 15 drops of peppermint, and then 10 to 15 drops of my other oil, because I want about 30 to 35 drops in here. So for some of the oils, if they're in a bottle that you need a pipette, I'm just going to use my pipette, and then I'll put in about 15 drops of my vanilla. That's perfect. I'm also going to add 10 grams of aloe vera gel. Okay, so you can see how the shea butter has melted so far. I'm just going to take my whisk and mix it around a little bit. And if you want more of this recipe, go ahead and double it. I mean, 4 ounces, which is what this turns into, a little over 4 ounces, will last you quite some time. Okay, and it's pretty much all melted now. I'm just going to turn the heat off and just kind of let the residual heat finish this off. And you want it to be completely melted, because if not, you'll get big chunks like this in your body butter, and you don't want any chunks in there. Okay, so we're just going to mix that up. All right, that's pretty much all melted now. Next step, which is to allow it to cool. This next step may seem counterintuitive, but it's that's just basically how you make a really good body butter. You want to melt the main butter in here. It could be shea butter, cocoa butter, mango butter. There are so many different types of skincare butters. You can also use tallow in here. I have a tallow recipe that I'll be showing you in the next one. Or you can do part tallow, part shea, part, just mix it up so that you have the exact same measurement for the body butter. So now that it's all melted, I put this in the fridge for about 4 or 5 minutes until it starts to solidify just around on the edges. And then we're gonna move to the next step, which is whipping the liquid oils into the butter here. All right, I'll see you back in about 5 minutes, and then we'll check it and see how it is. It all depends on how cold your fridge is. If your fridge is not too cold, it might take a little bit longer, but don't leave it for more than 5 minutes at first, because you want to keep checking on it. You don't want it to get solid, because then you're back at ground zero. You want it to start to solidify, and that's when you're going to start to whip it. So I'll see you back in a few minutes. While we're waiting for the shea butter to solidify, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about my other skincare products that I carry in my shop. So this one here is my Smooth Silk Hair and Skin Oil. Hope you can see that there. This oil is absolutely amazing. It has some of the oils that I added to the shea butter, as well as rose hip, lavender, sandalwood, pomegranate seed, castor oil, argan oil. There's so many good oils in here for your hair, especially if you're trying to keep your hair from breaking and just have like a heat protectant before you style your hair. This oil is absolutely amazing, as well as you can use it on your skin. So I love using it on my skin. I just put a couple of drops like this, and I like actually having the dropper bottle. Makes it so much easier. Makes it a lot easier to like get it on you and also get it in your hair. You can just kind of pop, pop, pop when your hair is wet. You can see how nice and smooth and soft it makes everything. It's just a really, really, really amazing. It smells so amazing. It actually smells more like jasmine and orange. Oh, so awesome. It's so smooth, really moisturizing, and I can also use it a little bit in my hair on the ends, especially when my hair is wet. I just use a little bit and then I just rub it all over my hair and then I style. Really good. So that's one of them. Another one is my moisturizing face cream. So this one uses the apple rose technology. So remember the apple extract I showed you? I use some of that in here at a higher concentration, and I also use really good ingredients that are good for anti-aging. So ingredients like castor oil, vitamin E, rose oil, rose water, rose hip oil. There are so many really, really good ingredients in here, and it's all like based on anti-aging. So we're gonna try and keep your skin looking young and soft, smooth and supple, and that's one of them, as well as all the other body butters and so many other skincare products, wellness products, things for eczema. So I carry a whole line of products. Make sure you guys check them out. All right, now let's check on the body butter. I took it out of the fridge. Let's see how it looks now. Okay, I'm gonna get my blender attachment set up and then we'll start whisking this up. Get my whisk attachment here. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour this into my bigger bowl here. Bigger bowl with the oils and the essential oils. I'm gonna use my little spatula. Okay. So we're popping this back in the fridge for about 4 to 5 minutes. All right, let's whisk it. I took it out. You periodically have to stop it, scrape the sides down. Okay, so I got my jars, brand new jar here. I have my labels and I already put a label on it. Now for this part, you can put this into a piping bag and pipe it into your jars. That's normally what I do, but sometimes I just fill it with my with the spatula. So that's really up to you. Okay, so I'm gonna get my scale and weigh out 4 ounces. This is a 4-ounce jar. Okay, zeroed it out. That's 3 ounce, 3.10. I'm just gonna wipe the edges now. And look at how beautiful that is. Let's try and get it to focus. Look at that. And then we're gonna get the lid on it. And we have our whipped shea body butter. With this one has mint and vanilla, and we are good to go. So that's it. Vanilla, mint, and aloe. There we go, guys. Look at how awesome it looks. Okay, so this one is ready to be shipped out. I have extra that I always have after. So I'm gonna put this in a little jar, and I jar all these up and I just use them as I go because I always have extra. So let me show you what it looks like. Just glide it on like that. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. That mint and that vanilla together. Such an amazing combination. Like, wow. Look at that. So moisturized, smooth, and especially in the winter time comes a long way. Another way you can use it is take a little bit and right on your lips. Instant chapstick. It's super easy. It just takes some time and some know-how to make your own body butters and skincare at home. Now, if you're not able to make any of these products at home yourself, then make sure you check out my website. The links will be in the description below. This is how you make your own skincare products at home. I'll be showing you some more recipes over the next few weeks. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay peaceful.